Anybody else see the irony? A guy with one leg up here doing stand-up?
Oh.
I thought there was no moaning here. I flew up here the other day, and as you can see, like I said, I'm missing a leg, and I get an awful lot of people coming up to me and saying, what happened? You know? So the deal is, I said, 7 years ago I was on a motorcycle, got hit by a truck, ta-da. But people will say, you know, I'll tell them the story, they go, no. Like, what, you don't believe me? You think I'd make that shit up or what? So I decided I'm going to start coming up with my own stuff. So I'm flying up here 2 days ago, I'm in the airport, we're late for the flight and it's almost turned into a crush. I feel like I'm on an episode of Say Yes to the Dress, so there's a dress sale on the other side of it. So I get up on the plane and I'm hoping for the golden seat, right? You get one person, there's another seat that's empty, and I'm on the other side. So I'm walking down the aisle and I see where my aisle's at. There's one girl in the corner, so okay, this is going to be great, this is going to be good. I get up there, and there's a 6-year-old kid sitting beside her, and he's fussing. He won't shut up, he won't sit still, he's whining and he's going on, and we're on a 2.5-hour flight. And she's turning around to me and saying, you know, I'm sorry. And I go, yeah, I know, I got kids. Sam was saying it's great to get people to make noise. He said, by the time you get here and you get 20-year-old kids, could you just shut up? So she takes off and she says, could you just watch him for a couple seconds? I gotta go to the bathroom. I said, okay. So the 6-year-old turns to me and says, what happened? I said, I was on a flight when I was your age, and I wouldn't listen to my mother. And she went to the bathroom and came back with a song. I slept for an hour and a half. I was shopping with my wife. We're out grocery shopping. And I'm pushing the cart because that's what husbands do. And I come around the corner and there's a 4-year-old. And he sees me and he goes, wow, wow, wow. And his mother's saying, shut up, because he's pointing, right? So I go over to the kid and I think, here's an opportunity for awareness. So I go over to him and I said, he goes, what happened? I said, I was in an accident and this helps me walk. And when we finish shopping for groceries, I'm going into the parking lot and I'm going to turn into a car and drive us home. And I walked away. So my wife starts thinking, you can't be going kids like that. Besides, you're too fat to be a car. I was even outside a certain cell phone store that I'll, you know, the name rhymes with hell because that's what I have to pay them every month. And a guy comes up, what happened? I said, I walked in there and complained about my service, so they gave me an extra antenna. Listen, I've been married for 25 years, but as I said, I figured that, you know, now that I'm such a fixer-upper, I'm kind of a bit of a catch with the ladies, but, you know, my wife's very good to me. You know, I'm a bit fluffy, and when she really likes me, she buys the bedspreads with the long panels up and down, so as I said, when she puts it on top of me, at least it'll look a little bit thinner. And then when she's mad at me, it goes across, I'm too fat to fuck then. Besides, I said, some of the other wives are a little bit jealous of me. I'm the only husband that gets his legs put over top of his head. I even tried to spice it up to her. I said, listen, how about we do some role playing? I'll dress up like a pirate and you can call me Long John Silver. And she says, no, how about you dress up like Terry Fox? I said, because he's got lots of stamina and he can run marathons? She goes, no, it's more of a marathon of hope. I've got a boomerang son. He went to school, smoked dope with his friends, got all fucked up school, and then came back home. He started dating a nice little girl. She's attractive, and their bedroom was underneath mine. And she started staying over. You know, there was one night a week, and then it was 2 nights a week, and then all of a sudden there's tampons in his bathroom downstairs, and I said, oh fuck, here we go. So, I don't know about any of the other parents in here, but the last thing I want to do is hear my son having sex downstairs. So I said to him, I said, listen, we need to talk about this, because your bedroom's underneath mine. I said, how much do you want to know about my sex life? And he goes, well, nothing. I said, well, I want to know the same about yours. And I'm here to tell you, if I hear so much as a peep out of you downstairs, you're going to need a therapist to get the sounds that I'm going to make your mother make out of your head. She was in that house 9 months. I didn't hear a peep. Has anybody else been to Amsterdam? Awesome places. You down to the red light district? No, nobody goes to the red light district. I never was there either. So I was down in the red light district. And as I said, the girls are lingerie, they're in the door, and you can go negotiate if you so desire. But there's another section of the red light district where they're not exactly all females, usually just the top half, and they've got really big dicks. So as I said, like, communication with your parents, I called back to my father and I said, listen, thanks for the father-son talk, it was great, but it really didn't cover anything I've seen here. So the conversation kept on going, so we figured out between the two of us that, listen, if you blew a hooker in there, you shouldn't have to pay. Anyway, just like with my wife, that was my big finish. You guys have a good night. Thanks very much for listening.
That's Eric Payne, everybody. There you go, Eric Payne. That was excellent work there, Eric. All the way from the